ಟೈಮ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಮಯ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು.
Congress party is more bothered about the party organization, but they are not bothered about the people of Karnataka.
Good evening, viewers. I'm Hina Gambhir and this is Breaking Ground on Times Now. You just saw, viewers, that instead of fixing the issues of the people of Karnataka, it is Kissa Kursi Ka infighting that's keeping the netas from the ruling party quite busy, specifically in Karnataka. Does it not bring a sense of deja vu? Let me explain. So in Karnataka, viewers, it is currently Siddaramaiah versus DK Shivkumar. On the surface, of course, things look quite well, but a lot seems to be happening behind the scenes. So this is how it is in the state of Karnataka. I will come to what is really the reason behind this sort of power tussle that we are seeing in Karnataka in just a bit. But before that, let's tell you why I said this brings a sense of deja vu. Remember in Rajasthan, it became Ashok Gehlot versus Sachin Pilot. And the impact was that the Congress party lost the 2023 assembly elections to the Bharatiya Janata Party. In Haryana, remember, it became Hudas versus Kumari Shelja, and Kumari Shelja did not even participate in the campaigning for a very long time. And eventually what happened? Congress party lost Haryana assembly elections as well in the year 2024 to the Bharatiya Janata Party, a state that Congress party felt it will be able to win very easily. Its chances were very high. And then, viewers, how can we forget Madhya Pradesh, where it was Kamal Nath versus Digvijay Singh. As a result, same thing happened that we have seen in other states. Congress party was reduced to just 66 seats in the 2023 assembly polls. Now, same story repeated in Chhattisgarh, where it was Bhupesh Baghel versus T.S. Singh Deo. Again, it was about power tussle. And in Punjab, Navjot Singh Sidhu versus Charanjit Channi, and the Congress party lost the 2022 assembly polls to the Aam Aadmi Party. So is the Congress versus Congress and not Congress versus its rivals? Some say Congress versus Modi, that's behind the decline of the grand old party, or as many are now saying, Rahul Gandhi's Congress party. Before I open this debate with my guest, let's quickly tell you why this has become a big issue in Karnataka. Now, viewers, for the post of Chief Minister, from the post of Chief Minister to the post of Karnataka Pradesh Congress Committee, Congress Committee President specifically, there is a fresh rebellion that is brewing. After the Deputy Chief Minister DK Shivkumar claimed a secret pact, Siddaramaiah's aide has taken potshots at DK Shivkumar. The current state president of the Congress is DK Shivkumar. Now, in a statement which is directly aimed at him, several ministers from the cabinet, viewers, have said that there should be a change in the leadership. Leading the charge is Minister Satish Jarkhioli. Viewers, now he is a loyalist of Siddaramaiah, the Chief Minister of Karnataka, who not just said that there should be a full-time KPCC president, but also claimed that many actually wanted him to take over the reins. And first time, viewers, DK Shivkumar himself has responded, saying that the party will reward merit and not those merely giving statements to the media. Now, amidst all of this, the High Command is silent, just like how the High Command was silent in the other states, the other examples that I brought in front of you. So the question today that's being asked is infighting leading to Congress party's decline? That's the first question that we'll try and get answered on the Breaking Ground this evening. Second question is Congress versus Congress and not Congress versus Modi. That is proving costly for Rahul Gandhi's Congress. Will Rahul Gandhi at least now step in to resolve the Karnataka power tussle? Because so far the High Command has maintained a pin drop silence. Will the High Command accept infighting as a concern? Well, they haven't really done it in the past. I have given you examples of other states. Will they now at least do it in Karnataka, one of the few states that are currently ruled by the Congress party? And lastly, is Congress's priority only power and not people? Those are the 5 questions that we will be asking our guest this evening, from our guests who are joining us live right now. Dr. Kaushal Kant Mishra of the Bharatiya Janata Party is joining us. He's BJP spokesperson. We have JVC Sriram, political commentator, live with us. Advocate Kaushal Mungta, Congress leader, is live with us. And we also have Brijesh Kalappa, a political analyst. Good evening to all of you. Thank you for joining us here on Times Now. Mr. Brijesh Kalappa, I want to begin this debate with you. What is really happening in Karnataka? You understand the state of Karnataka well. Before I talk about other states where we have seen infighting leading to Congress party literally losing elections, what is your assessment of this power tussle that we are seeing in Karnataka?
The way I see it, Hina, is that the point is that there has been a PCC precedent, and PCC presidents usually are changed once the incumbent becomes a minister. And since there were parliament elections where the Congress party did fairly well, they won 9 seats, and where they had a 0 performance last time. And now I think even in the by-elections, of the 3 by-elections in Karnataka, the Congress party won all 3. While it was slated to lose all 3, it has won all 3. So naturally, there is, a feeling that, either Mr. Shivkumar must continue as the president of the PCC, or there would be other people who would like to assume office as PCC president only in order to prove themselves. So for this reason, there would be other people also who would be interested in becoming PCC president, because that kind of is a platform for you to showcase your talents. Now,
firstly,
in this
Brijesh Kalappa,
scenario,
my question is there a power tussle? Is there a fight between the CM and the deputy CM? Yes or no? That is happening in Karnataka, or is it a figment of imagination?
no, power tussle means what? I mean, if the chief
Are we seeing
minister
infighting in
makes a
Karnataka
statement
the way we
against,
saw infighting in
Mr.
other states that I cited as example?
No, personally, I don't think there is any infighting. Just as much, see, for instance, now in Uttar Pradesh, why did the Bharatiya Janata Party do very badly? Because at one point in time they felt that Yogi Adityanath had not performed, and there were, all knives out. So, and similarly in Maharashtra, they felt that Devendra Fadnavis had left the party very badly down. So, there are always these situations in terms of parliament elections and in terms of other state elections. Honestly, according to me, I think much is made by the press. But the fact is that the Congress party appears to be doing extremely well in terms of winning elections, because like I said, the last few elections were the by-elections where all 3 seats were won by the Congress party, while they were slated, according to the media, that they were not going to win any.
We understood the point that you're trying to make, and that was one of the questions as well that I raised earlier. Will the High Command, will the party at least now accept there is some kind of infighting that's happening? You're saying that all is well. JVC Sriram, what is your assessment? Is this infighting behind Congress's decline something that we have seen in so many states, whose example I cited in the beginning, is what we are now seeing repeating in the state of Karnataka?
Good evening, Hina, and good evening to our panelists and our viewers. Infighting has always existed in the Congress party. This had been in existence for a very long time, from the time India got independence and Prime Minister was Jawaharlal Nehru, and even in the times of Indira Gandhi, Rajiv Gandhi, and it has been continuing. But that infighting which we see today, because I can give you examples. In Kerala means there will be a Karunakaran as an AK Antony. In Karnataka, there will be a Virendra Patil, and then there will be Bangarappa, there will be Gundurao, and there will be so many other contenders. And same as the case in Maharashtra, Chauhan, Vilas Rao Deshmukh, Sushil Kumar Shinde, multiple leaders, multiple factions. So, but the difference which we see between what used to be the norm in the Congress party and now is that the central high command used to control and influence these factions. They always allowed factionalism to survive so that nobody in the party becomes taller than the tallest leader sitting in Delhi in the Nehru Gandhi Parivar, and nobody questions them. As a result of which they inculcated these infighting, and it existed, and they even promoted it to some extent. But what is happening right now is that infighting is not being controlled by the Congress High Command. I will give you an example. In Rajasthan, when Ashok Gehlot and our gentleman Sachin Pilot was at loggerheads, there was one person who was going behind Priyanka Vadra, and there was one going behind Rahul Gandhi. We all know whom I'm referring to. Now, when we are talking about the Punjab fiasco, the same thing occurred in the Punjab fiasco also, where one section of people were being aligned with Priyanka Vadra and openly lobbied, and another segment with probably Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi.
Okay.
There are multiple power centers at Delhi itself. No, infighting will be out. Knives will be out. Karnataka is a classic example, and 2.5 years is going to come to an end.
Okay.
Let us all not forget that D.K. Shivkumar and his aides clearly said 2.5 years formula.
Okay.
Although it was never out accepted in the open, 30 months formula, what was brokered between Mallikarjun Kharge, D.K. Shivkumar and Siddaramaiah is not known to public. It is private.
And
But I can
D.K.
tell you
Shivkumar
that
also
sources
spoke
from
about
DK
some kind of a
saying that
pact
after 30 months he will become
with
CM.
some people in, Delhi. Of course, he did not give the details either of the people or of the pact, but there is something that's brewing, and ever since he's made that statement right here on Times Now when he was speaking exclusively to Navika Kumar, since then we are seeing, the other side's loyalists making these kind of statements, and that's the reason why today we are having this debate as well. Very interesting points you have made, JVC Sriram. Let me take those points across to Advocate Kaushal Mungta, who is the Congress leader. Advocate Kaushal Mungta, आप अब एक्सेप्ट करेंगे कि इन फाइटिंग एक ऐसी बीमारी है कांग्रेस पार्टी में जो सालों से चली आ रही है और आज की डेट में वो ऐसी हालत में आ चुकी है कि आप इवेंचुअली इलेक्शंस हार रहे हैं, एक के बाद एक स्टेट आप हार रहे हैं क्योंकि आपका फोकस आपस में लड़ने में ज्यादा है देन एक्चुअली फाइटिंग योर राइवल्स?
This is not right. India is becoming banana republic day by day in the leadership of Mr. Modi. आपको कंपटीशन अच्छा नहीं लगता और भाजपा में चलिए लेट अस डिस्कस अबाउट भाजपा.
No, I want to discuss about the Congress party and how can you say India has become banana republic? Do you even think before what you are saying? No, do you even think before what you are saying? I ask you a specific question, you don't want to respond to that question.
वसुंधरा राजे वर्सेस सेंट्रल लीडरशिप.
नहीं, तो आप मुझे बताएं अभी कि आप अपनी प्रॉब्लम को फिक्स नहीं करना चाहते हैं. यू जस्ट वांट टू सी कि दूसरे की तरफ देखिए क्या हो रहा है.
कांग्रेस की प्रॉब्लम को क्यों डिस्कस कर रहे हैं आप? भाजपा की प्रॉब्लम को सुनना नहीं चाहते. सुन लीजिए वसुंधरा राजे वर्सेस.
देखिए ऐसा है एडवोकेट कौशल मुंगता जी, आज सुन लीजिए मेरी बात, सवाल सुनिए फिर आप जवाब दीजिए. देखिए आज हम कांग्रेस की प्रॉब्लम की बात इसलिए कर रहे हैं क्योंकि कर्नाटका में कुछ हो रहा है. सतीश जारकिहोली ने एक बयान दिया है, डीके शिवकुमार ने उस पर रिस्पॉन्ड किया है. कुछ हो रहा है, कुछ आवाजें आ रही हैं वहां से, कुछ मर्मर्स है कर्नाटका में, पावर टसल कुछ दिखाई दे रहा है. इसलिए हम आपसे सवाल पूछ रहे हैं. अगर वो भारतीय जनता पार्टी के किसी स्टेट में होता तो हम बीजेपी के ऊपर शो करते. फिर तो अब आप मुझे कांग्रेस के साथ बताइए कि सब कुछ ठीक है.
सुन लीजिए सब कुछ ठीक है. 2023 में हमने भाजपा को सेटबैक दिया है, सरकार बनाई है, हमने उनका वोट परसेंटेज डिक्रीज किया है, हमने अपने वोट परसेंटेज को इंक्रीज किया है, कर्नाटका में मजबूत है. अब आप जब कांग्रेस पर ही बात करेंगे और भाजपा पर जब मैं कटाक्ष करता हूं आप मुझे रोक देते हैं
क्योंकि मेरा सवाल कुछ और है. एडवोकेट कौशल मुंगता,
आपका यही सवाल है.
मेरा सवाल है अच्छा चलिए मैं दोबारा पूछ लेती हूँ. रुकिए मुंगता साहब एक मिनट, आप मेरा ना सवाल दोबारा सुन लीजिए क्योंकि जो डिबेट आज हम कर रहे हैं वो हम कांग्रेस की स्थिति के ऊपर कर रहे हैं. क्योंकि अगर आप ये समझ लेंगे तो शायद चीजें बेहतर हो जाए. क्योंकि मैंने फैक्ट्स दिखाए हैं यहां पर, हवा में बातें नहीं हो रही हैं. आई हैव शोन यू सर्टेन एग्जांपल्स. राजस्थान में देख लिया हमने, हरियाणा, आप एक स्टेट को जीतते हार गए And this is what the analysts have said. JVC Sriram is sitting here. We've had a discussion on this in the past. इसलिए मुंगता साहब मैं आपसे पूछ रही हूं, क्या आपको लगता है इन फाइटिंग, ये जो आपस में झगड़े हो रहे हैं, इसकी वजह से कांग्रेस की आज ये हालत हो गई है? सिंपल क्वेश्चन।
हिना जी, जब तक मैं प्रश्न आंसर पर आता हूं तब तक आप मुझे रोक देते हैं, औरों को आप किसी को रोकते नहीं।
चलिए,
मैंने कहा
पूरे 60 सेकंड आपको दिए, आप अपना जवाब दीजिए, कोई नहीं रोकेगा।
सुन लीजिए, पहले कर्नाटक की बात करते हैं। हमने वहां सरकार बनाई है, कहां पर पावर टसल नहीं होता, वो चलता रहता है, भाजपा में भी है। तब मैंने भाजपा की बात करी राजस्थान के अंदर वसुंधरा राजे वर्सेस सेंट्रल लीडरशिप ऑफ भाजपा। तब मैंने पंजाब के अंदर बात की कि पंजाब के अंदर आप जो है एक भी लोकसभा की सीट नहीं जीत पाए, उल्टी आपकी 2 सीट 2019 के अंदर थी, उसको भी आपने गंवाया। तब आप हरियाणा के अंदर आते, ठीक है, ये कांग्रेस ने भी डिक्लाइन किया, मैं इस बात को बिल्कुल एक्सेप्ट करता हूं। फिर आप हरियाणा की तरफ आ जाते हैं, मिस्टर खट्टर वर्सेस होल बीजेपी लीडर्स ऑफ हरियाणा, वो टसल आपको नहीं दिखती है। फिर आप कर्नाटक की जब आप बात करते हैं तो येदियुरप्पा जी को कैसे साइडलाइन किया सेंट्रल लीडरशिप भाजपा ने, और कैसे उनको उसका खामियाजा भुगतना पड़ा। कहां पर पावर टसल नहीं है। और हिमाचल की बात अगर करें तो मिस्टर नड्डा जो कि इनके राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष है, उनके बीच 3 गुट हिमाचल के अंदर इनके। हरियाणा, आपके उत्तराखंड की बात कर लीजिए, वहां पर इनके गुट है। तो मैं ये कहना चाहता हूं, ठीक है, कांग्रेस को भी इस विषय पर सोचने की आवश्यकता है। हमने उस स्टेट को भी खोया है जहां पर कि हमको जीतने की उम्मीद थी। पर वर्तमान में अगर आप कर्नाटक को फोकस कर रहे हैं, हमारी सरकार 5 साल पूरा चलेगी, पावर टसल चलती रहती है, भाजपा के अंदर भी चलती है, कांग्रेस के अंदर भी चलती है। आपको इस पर चिंतन करने की आवश्यकता नहीं है। चिंतन करने की आवश्यकता भाजपा को है, जो इस वक्त ऑटोक्रेसी की तरफ देश को ले जा रहे हैं। शी जिनपिंग बनना चाह रहे हैं।
चलिए, आपने एटलीस्ट एक्सेप्ट तो किया। चलिए, आपको अभी किसी ने इंटरप्ट नहीं किया था, तो अब आप कंप्लेंट मत करिएगा। आपने एटलीस्ट एक्सेप्ट तो किया कि चलिए इन फाइटिंग है, लेकिन हमें उस पर चिंतन करने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है। हम तो अपना काम कर रहे हैं, सवाल पूछ रहे हैं। लेट मी टेक दोस पॉइंट्स अक्रॉस टू डॉक्टर कौशल कांत मिश्रा. Dr. Kaushal Kant Mishra, please respond. Why is it all is well, as we just heard from Mr. Brijesh Kalappa and Advocate Kaushal Mungta, both are saying all is well, और power tussle कहाँ नहीं होता है? It's there in BJP ruled states also. So why are you saying that Congress party keeps power over people? For them in Karnataka, it's power over people.
है ना, कांग्रेस का जो बर्थ हुआ था वो अंग्रेजों के ज़माने में हुआ था, और उनके डीएनए में एक चीज़ घुस गया है कि डिवाइड एंड रूल। ये उसी पॉलिसी पे चलते हैं। जैसे हमारे 2 पॉलिटिकल मित्र बैठे हुए हैं, जेवीसी श्रीराम जी ने शायद बोला कि इनके ऊपर सेंटर में चूंकि कोई स्टेट लेवल पे कोई इतना टॉल लीडर पैदा ना हो कि वो उस परिवार को चैलेंज कर पाए, इस वजह से वो डिवाइड करते रहते हैं। देश को ही नहीं, अपनी पार्टी में भी डिवाइड करते रहते हैं, जिसकी वजह से एक परिवार की सत्ता चलती रहे। यही सच्चाई है। और कांग्रेस जब से बनी है तब से कम मेरे ख्याल से 60 और 70 टाइम्स बढ़ चुकी है। और अभी करंट टाइम में अगर हम बात करें, बहुत सारे लोगों ने बताया राहुल गांधी और प्रियंका गांधी में टसल था, इसी वजह से प्रियंका जी कितने दिन लॉन्च नहीं किया गया। पंजाब में सभी ने बताया, कैप्टन अमरिंदर सिंह को सब हम भूल गए, कैप्टन अमरिंदर सिंह चन्नी नवजोत हुए। एमपी में कमलनाथ और दिग्विजय जी का झगड़ा होता रहा है। कर्नाटका में सिद्धारमैया, डीके शिव कुमार के बारे में हम बात कर रहे हैं। हरियाणा में कुमारी शैलजा और हुड्डा के बारे में अभी प्रॉब्लम हुई, जिसकी वजह से वो पूरा स्टेट हार गए। राजस्थान में अशोक गहलोत, सचिन पायलट हैं। छत्तीसगढ़ में भूपेश जी हैं और टीएस सिंहदेव। तो पूरे कांग्रेस में हर स्टेट में रहा है। और अगर कांग्रेस के इतिहास को उठा करके देखें तो मेरे ख्याल से 60 और 70 टाइम्स कांग्रेस टूट चुकी है। अभी लोकसभा इलेक्शन के पहले गुट बनाया था, G21 का गुट बना, जिसमें गुलाम नबी आजाद, बाकी सारे लीडर्स छोड़ करके चले गए। क्योंकि ये कांग्रेस की कांग्रेस में एक किंग है, एक परिवार की राजशाही चलती है। वो जानबूझ करके पार्टी को भी डिवाइड करके रखता है, और देश में डिवीजन तो वो है ही है, जिसकी वजह से आज देश का यह हाल हुआ है। ये तो अच्छा हुआ 2014 के बाद एक ऐसी सरकार आई जिसके बारे में यही नहीं, ब्रिटिश के न्यूज़पेपर भी कहते हैं कि पहली बार देश के आजाद होने के बाद 2014 में एक ऐसी सरकार बनी जिसमें अंग्रेजों का, ब्रिटिशर्स का कोई भी तत्व नहीं है। ये मेरा लिखा हुआ नहीं है, ये ब्रिटिश राइटर ने लिखा है, वहां के अखबार में छपा हुआ है। तो कांग्रेस की ये स्पेशल पॉलिसी है, डिवाइड एंड रूल, आइदर ऑन द कंट्री और ऑन द पार्टी।
ओके, क्विक रिस्पॉन्स एडवोकेट कौशल मुंगता, देन आई विल गो अक्रॉस टू ब्रिजेश कलापा।
मैं फिर कह रहा हूं, इन्होंने कहा कि ये किसी को, कांग्रेस जो किसी को स्टेट के अंदर उभरने नहीं देती। आपने मुझे पहले भी टोका था ऑटोक्रेसी की, जब मैंने बात की देश को ले जा रहे हैं मोदी जी के सामने, देश का राज्यों का कोई भी लीडर आगे नहीं बढ़ सकता। वो उन्होंने पूरे देश के अंदर भाजपा के लीडर्स को दबा के रखा हो, यहां तक कि योगी जी का जो है बिल्कुल उन्होंने जीना हराम कर रखा है उत्तर प्रदेश के अंदर, जिसकी बात की हमारे राजेश जी ने की। अब सुन लीजिए, कांग्रेस के परिवार में आपको झांकने की जरूरत नहीं है, आप भाजपा की तरफ ध्यान दीजिए और देश का जो
Congress's response to this is, look at what is happening in your own party instead of questioning the BJP, instead of questioning the Congress party. Brijesh Kalappa, I want you to weigh in on what JVC Sriram said and what Dr. Kaushal Kant Mishra specifically said, because, you know, we are stating facts here. DK Shiv Kumar, the Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, we know has got ambitions, and he did talk about a secret pact. And since that day, we are also seeing the kind of reactions that have been coming. Siddaramaiah aide takes on DK Shiv Kumar. Satish Jarkhioli suddenly seeks a change in KPCC president. I mean, how do we read all these developments then?
See, political success and disappointments are a constant in politics. Now, for instance, there is Mr. Mamaji, who is from Madhya Pradesh, Shivraj Singh Chauhan, who was very upset that he was not made the chief minister, right?
Yes.
He's today a union minister. So disappointments are part of public life. So if there is, you know, a person who is disappointed, then what about Vasundhara ji in Rajasthan? So every political party has it. But of course, I'm not speaking of Times Now, but I'm speaking generally of the media. Media today is really essentially in the hands of one political party.
Well,
I'm not speaking about you guys, but I'm speaking that the media is bound to project that there are difficulties in the Congress party.
JVC Sriram, it's very easy to, you know, put fingers at media when you ask them specific questions. Since the beginning of this show on Times Now, I have only stated facts, and I'm just trying to get an answer as to what is really happening in Karnataka, because what is happening right now is pointing towards something that we tried to, you know, put out for our viewers. It seems it's more Congress versus Congress and not Congress versus rivals, because we see the end result. Congress is losing state after state, and when they talk about another political party, BJP here, BJP seems to be winning those states. So isn't it something that the Congress needs to also think about instead of, you know, directly pointing fingers at the media? JVC Sriram.
I think some of the Congress supporters and congressmen themselves should understand that just because somebody comes supporting Modi as a political commentator or analyst, doesn't mean that we are fully bought by. No, it's not like that. Let's take the case of, let's objectively analyze it. Madhya Pradesh, Shivraj Singh Chauhan was denied chief ministership, but he never was disappointed. He said, this party made a karyakarta like me as the president of the party, state unit, as the MP, as several times MLA, as a CM. And he gave 28 out of 28. Let us understand. Sorry, 29 out of 29 Lok Sabha seats in Madhya Pradesh. But what happened in Karnataka? DK Shivkumar's brother, who was the lone MP in 2019 from Karnataka, from Congress party, was defeated in 2024. My friend Mr. Brijesh Kalappa can say, we are happy that Congress won 8 or 9 seats in Lok Sabha. But that is not, okay, 9 out of 28 and 19 out of 28, there is a big difference. Now, Congress gets defeated not only because of the first family, because the first family is also divided. I'm talking about the Nehru Gandhi Parivar. But also because vertically right into the state units, every state unit is divided. And these are not introspected at all. These are not accepted at all. These are not acknowledged at all. And that is the reason Congress is a declining force and BJP is the potential.
All right, I'm completely out of time, but I guess the viewers have got the answers to some of the key questions. We again get a sense that Congress party, one, does not really want to acknowledge and accept that there is some kind of an infighting. I mean, we just stated facts here and raised some pertinent questions, and this is going to be a top focus ahead as well. But for now, I'd like to thank all my guests for joining us, Dr. Kaushal Kant Mishra, JVC Sriram, Advocate Kaushal Mungta and Brijesh Kalappa. Appreciate all of you for joining us. Heading into a very, very short break. More news and updates on the other side. Stay with us.